Ooh. Okay, so what up? I come to the script. Hold on. Okay, so we got seven simplest ways to live life. Yeah, these are some of the rules, you know, that helps you to, you know, just live a stress free life, right? So some of the things people do, you know, some of the things that people do to just make their life simple. See what I'm saying? Sometimes number one rule is let it go. See what I'm saying? You see, the one thing about life is you have a lot of situations where, sometimes it's stress, right? And problems get created. So sometimes the best thing to do is to just let it go, you know? Letting things go helps you, right? It helps you to evaluate what is good, what is not good, right? That's number one. You also, right, allows you to remain positive. I mean, positivity is a key component to success, right? So stay positive, stay positive, stay motivated. It's number one. Number two is, you know, workout. I mean, every day you have to move as a person, you know, you have to stay active. And once you are active, it helps blood flow, it helps to derail stress. See what I'm saying? And also taking cold showers, right? Cold showers helps lower your blood rate. And if you can contain your blood, right, under control, you should be able to remain healthier for a long time. We don't live to be that old. I mean, even 100 years. It's not that much. See what I'm saying? It's just days. I have yet to see somebody living to be 1,000 years old. So to me, that's a little time. So that's number two. Exercise, right? Exercise. Number three, positive friends, right? I mean, positive friends helps you to overcome, you know, certain situations, right? Situations that helps to improve your way of life. because I mean, we're humans. We all don't have time for so much negative circumstances, right? So, what we must do is try our best to pick the right type of friends. I mean, that's easy, right? Sometimes it's not. Because, I mean, there's a lot of people, right? And you can have many friends growing up. See what I'm saying? So, but we all know not all friends are good friends. So pick them wisely, you know. Best thing I can say, right? Pick your pick your friends wisely. That's number three. See what I'm saying? Number four is hold on. This one, okay. Right? So number four is sleep. See what I'm saying? Sleeping helps to improve the brain activity, right? So 8 hours sleep, right? Get the right amount of sleep. Very important to your functions, to your longevity, to your health. I mean, you see so much vicious viruses is taking place in society. And what can you do? Best thing you can do is have a routine, right? So, routine, like your sleep pattern. I mean, unless you work at night, right? But if you're an entrepreneur or you work from home, whatsoever, just proper time to sleep, decent time, 9:30, 10 o'clock, you know, to sleep for 8 hours, get up early, and getting up early is also very important to a stress free life. I mean, we're human beings, day in and day out. We just do a lot of things to progress ourselves. But if you don't sleep properly, you don't exercise, if you don't eat properly, right? Or if you don't surround yourself with positivity, you know, and let go of all the stress, right? Stay motivated. So if you stay motivated, you don't let go of positive friends, right? Because I want to emphasize on friends. There's a lot of fake people, you know, that they pretend to be your friend, but they're not. They want to see what they can get out of you. You see what I'm saying? And when it doesn't work out, they show their true colors. And believe me, that fake friend could be the one that's closest to you. Because most of the time, that's what happens. Fake friends comes from those who are close to you. See what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful. Surround yourself with positive people. You know what I mean? Positive people helps to overcome, all some of the stress that's going on in society. Uh, if you're having difficulties in solving problems, they can help you, you know? So stay motivated, right? One of the best things you can do. Yeah. Once again, heading to the store, you know, on my weekly walk, right? Easing the stress, easing the pain. I mean, take care of yourself, and yourself will take care of you, right? Because it doesn't matter how life is, right? You have to find inner peace, you know? Inner peace helps you to elevate, helps you to evolve. So find a spiritual practice, that's number 6, spiritual practice. I mean, we're not just physically alive, we are also spiritually alive. And that helps in many ways, many forms, you know, that the fact that we can evolve our spiritual side, and it has unlimited capacity shows that we are very powerful. You know what I mean? Don't know. Yeah, so a lot of times that's what happens, you know? So positivity helps you to evolve, helps you to grow. That's how life is in many ways, many situations, right? You got to stop letting negative people pull you down, right? You can't let them win. In order to become successful, you have to override a lot of things that takes place, right? So make sure you do all these things, right? And eliminate things that don't bring you joy. See what I'm saying? Like, for example, there's people out there, and what they do is they they want you to take off the stress, right? Now, they want you to take all the risks. And once you have taken the risk, right, they get the answers. They steal the answers, right? So taking all the risk is okay, right? But only if you have somebody that is willing to help you, you know? You don't want a person that basically want to watch you do everything and then act like, oh, they're a certain gender. So that's why, you know, they want you to do everything, right? No excuses. So, I mean, that's how life is, right? Keep motivated, keep active, you know, sleep better, get better rest. I mean, in life, what else can you do? Huh? You tell me. Let me know what's going on in society today. And so, talking about these things helps you to evolve, to grow. People that want to do that. You know, society, right? A lot of people are not really good people. They just pretend to be good, pretenders, right? So pretending to be good doesn't make you good. That's one of the big issues of society. There's a lot of pretenders, And one thing I learned is if you're a person, right? If you're a person that talks the truth, you find a lot of people start to hate you. You see what I'm saying? But for God, if you love God and you want good things to take place in society, right? If you love God, you want good things to take place in society, you gotta talk the truth. You see what I'm saying? If you talk the truth, you'll be hated. People don't like you. But God will love you. See what I'm saying? And nobody is more powerful than God. So, talk the truth. See what I'm saying? Those people that don't talk the truth, they hate truthful people. See what I'm saying? But what would happen when you get in front of God? What would happen? If you even make it that far. You know what I mean? So, stay motivated. Okay? That's the best thing you can do. Because at the end of the day, right? You have to be stress-free. Just like the highway, don't know. Bam, bam, bam. Right? So, that's what it is. Life comes as ups and downs. And New Year is around the corner. I mean, what are you gonna do? So, like, New Year's here. Tomorrow's the last day of 2021. We're going into 2022. And what I learned is never give up no matter what. There's gonna be people who want to tear you down because of your elevation, because you work hard, right? People sometimes, one of them is don't compare. See what I'm saying? Don't compare means you go at your own pace, right? So you are running your own race. It's a race of humanity, right? It's a race of destiny. And if you don't compare yourself to anybody and you stay in your lane and you work hard and you push every day, right? Remember, there's like what? 8-9 billion people in the world. If a small group of people don't support you, it doesn't mean you're not doing great. It just means the rest of the world have not seen you. See what I'm saying? That's what it means. So, I mean, you focus, right? Kobe Bryant said it the best. Focus, right? Zone out. Zone out. Just pretend. Look at this. This is a sidewalk, right? See how small the sidewalk is compared to the streets? See what I'm saying? Compared to the streets. So, when you're focused and you're zoned in, you just stay on the path. See what I'm saying? Stay on the path. You staying on the path will help you evolve. You see what I'm saying? It'll help you to to become successful because you have a plan. You're executing a plan. You're pushing the plan. If you use that in everything that you do, you will most likely grow. You'll most likely achieve what you're looking for. So, one of them, staying motivated helps you to be consistent, right? At the end of the day, consistency gives you a drive. It gives you an analysis that will help you, right? Because analysis will give you instructions on how well you did. You see what I'm saying? What do you think? All those platforms, YouTube, Facebook, everyone starts to give analysis about your account to them. Why they do that? It's because they want to educate at the same time, right? So if they educate you, then at the end of the day, you can improve in your videos, in correction of your videos. The same thing as goals of life. That's how it is. See what I'm saying? So remember, keep positive. Help when you can. See what I'm saying? Be truthful at the most. Because you see, we all know, people think that if you are truthful, right, you're a rat, or, you're an informant or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Because they have names, right? But be truthful in your business, not in somebody else's business, because you can only live your life. See what I'm saying? So be truthful for whatever happens to you. See what I'm saying? Don't go out being the superhero of the century and try to, involve yourself in others' business. But if other businesses involve themselves with you, then it becomes your business. And so, therefore, you have the authority to make sure that the situation is dealt with accordingly. You understand? A true man, is a man of what? Of his words. See what I'm saying? Stay motivated, right? That's what it is. If you're not truthful, you get angry when the truth comes out, right? So that's how you can tell if somebody is good or not, if they like the truth. If they hate the truth, they will manipulate everything. They will blame circumstances on why they did what they did because of you. You see what I'm saying? So remain truthful, right? Like I said, if you're not doing anything positive, there's not going to be people mad at you, right? Because majority of the world is what? Negative. You see what I'm saying? Negative. Majority of the world, negative. Because people set out to accomplish goals. Doesn't work out the first time. Doesn't work out the second time. So they stop trying. And you can't, number one rule, you can't stop trying. You understand? You're only a failure if you don't try. See what I'm saying? Remember that. You only fail things that you don't attempt. So if you attempt, and let's say you don't become successful, you tried it. You have knowledge, like I said, analysis on what to do, how to make things better. You have an analysis. So just remember that. See what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the world has changed vast. Stress has piled up, even for kids. Kids are under stress. So, if kids are under stress and you understand that you have kids. So you have to teach them how to de-stress, how to be resilient, how to not give up, how to keep trying, right? These are teachings, not to children, just everybody in general. So at the end of the day, you will overcome all these obstacles because, see what I'm saying? Because you are resilient, right? You continuously strive to push, to change, to elevate, to innovate, right? And at the end of the day, right, the best thing for you is to keep going, right? See what I'm saying? Look, your least amount of try is unlimited. You have to keep trying. Who cares if you fail? So you know what you did right and what you didn't do right, right? If you get angry, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means situation that took place, you reacted, right, in an unmannered way. So what you learn from that is to next time, maybe don't scream, don't shout, maybe come from, 10 to 1, backwards or forward. Maybe walk away. See what I'm saying? Because walking away helps you big time. A lot of times problems, right, can be solved just by you walking away. Now, when you walk away, it doesn't mean that's it, the problem's solved. But walking away does help you to think about the circumstances, to think about how you're going to react, to prepare, right? So walking away helps you to prepare to solve the issue. So you got to do that. You know what I mean? That's what happens, right? A powerful person is not a violent person, right? Forget about your physical power. That means nothing. Remember, spiritual powers. See what I'm saying? Because think about it. Physically, how strong can you get? Huh? You can't really get that strong. After 35, 40, even 50, let's say you're in the army, you're army vet, you're in special forces, and you're very strong because obviously you trained all your life. But still, you still won't remain strong forever. But mentally, even mentally, when you get older, right, there's things you start to forget mentally. So what are you gonna do? You gotta do things that helps you, right? Mentally, like reading books, exercise, watching positive videos, like things that are gonna evolve your mind, right? So you do that, and these things help you out, right? And that's one of the things. So at the end of the day, you got to understand life. If you're good, if you're positive, God loves you, God will help you. It don't matter. There's a lot of people that have billions of dollars, but they can't explain to you how they got it. You tell me 1% of the world, right, is the wealthiest of the wealthy. The rest are basically poor people trying to make it, trying to do things. You see what I'm saying? And people don't see the problem with that. how could they have positively earned that? They couldn't, right? They couldn't earn that all positive. No, there's so many other things that they do, right? Think about it. You know, too much money. What happens? What happens when you have too much money? You also have too much problems. So better to have, you know, a decent amount of money, yeah, but don't spend your entire life trying to make money. You understand? Because one important thing that you're forgetting, you can't buy your way to heaven. You cannot. You can't buy your way to heaven. Then what is important when you die is heaven. How would you do that without spiritual exercise? Right? How would you do that? You wouldn't do anything. So that's what you do. You can't buy yourself to heaven. You gotta do the right things to get there. See what I'm saying? And in saying that, thank you for watching my podcast special. Thank you for watching my show. Subscribe, like, comment, share. See what I'm saying? Watch my other contents. Check out my music on every platform. Spotify, Apple Music, you know, Bombay, Play. Check it out. And stay motivated. That's the best thing you can do in life. Bye now.